Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. We just got back from the lake, which is where I ended my last vlog, and I have to mention, like, my energy level has been at like an all-time low. I feel like I've been trying so hard to catch up on sleep. If I keep looking down, it's because that's a step right there, so I'm like trying to make sure she doesn't try and go down the step because she has done that before. But my energy level has been like at an all-time low, and I've been trying so hard to catch up on sleep and like get extra sleep, like take naps, and I just feel like I'm not regaining energy. So I think I need to do like some sort of like reset, like a healthy reset. Of course my mind goes back to like the Sakara reset, but I'm nervous to try it just because of I just don't think I'm a vegan. Like, I've tried it twice now and I feel like, I don't know, but I'm like a reset, going like with a mindset going into it, knowing that I'm trying to be extra healthy and I'm just doing it for a period of time and not for forever, I think will be a different mindset than trying to implement something like full time. But point of me saying this is I'm gonna start researching like just like a body reset, just something that can like get my energy back so I don't feel so tired. Of course I could stop drinking so much wine. I don't drink as much as I used to, which is funny enough, but I may think just having a baby is just can be exhausting, and she's starting to become a toddler, which is also, from what I understand, exhausting. So anyway, I'm just trying to like optimize my body so that my energy levels are high so I can be present and excited and wake up and work out and like do all the things. And right now I feel like I've been sleeping in, not eating healthy because I'm just lazy and grab like what the easiest option is versus like preparing myself food, not working out, and yeah, I mean, I think those are the three things that I'm trying to fix. So I'm gonna start doing some research, but I'll share with you guys whatever I decide to do. But like I said, we did come home from the lake to a few packages, and I wanted to show you the first one. Well, there's one from Bambini, but I did get a bunch from Amazon that I ordered just for the lake, just to like have some things up at the lake. And then there's one thing that I did want to show you guys because I hadn't seen it before, so I thought they were kind of cool. But it's these suction cup like silicone plates. Let me try and get one off of this. It's like sections to the cap. So they're just like the usual silicone plates that have like the usual section on the back. But what I thought was really cool about these is it comes with a lid so that you can literally like close the top. Like you can pre-make her food and just put it in. It's like already food prepped in your refrigerator, which I thought just makes life so much easier. But I actually got them for the lake because if we go on the boat or if we go down to the dock or to the pool or whatever, I can like make her a full lunch already like in her plate and just put a cap on it and you're good to go. So I thought those were kind of cool, so I wanted to share. Per usual, everything is beautifully packaged. You guys know I'm a sucker for anything pretty. What? Anyway, per usual, I am a sucker for anything that's like perfectly packaged, and they do such a good job. I just love when people like take the extra step for that detail. If you haven't heard of Bambini before, it's a website, just bambinifashion.com. It's a children's fashion, lifestyle, and items website, and they have over 750 plus brands, all at different price points, which is great, and they do ship worldwide, which is also amazing. But I found quite a few brands that I love on there. I did get a Burberry hat, if you've been following my vlogs, the cutest baby Burberry hat, which actually wasn't, you know, the price point was pretty good for the bucket hat that I got. So anyway, I wanted to pick up a few more things from Bambini, and this is the first thing. I actually had my eye on this since for a while. I was like debating on whether I should get it or not, but I've recently been on this like effort to transition the diaper bag into just my own purse, so I don't have to bring two bags, or put my wallet in the diaper bag and me not have a bag. So I thought this would be kind of cool to hold all her diapers and wipes and just like maybe a pouch and then a change of clothes and not need the entire diaper bag every time I leave the house. So this was kind of what I was thinking for this, which I thought was really cute. It's like this little, almost like teddy material. I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. This hat, because of course summer is coming up. and we just needed a little bucket hat that was like good for being in the sun for long periods of time. This one has the tie, which I have found that she keeps on her head more if I can tie it under her chin. And it's just like a muted pink. We already have a white bucket hat, so I thought a pink one would be kind of a good addition. And then last but not least, because I'm very excited about these, I don't know if these are gonna fit Shay right away, but I did get her some Beha sneakers, and if you know anything about Beha, they just have really classic, like well-made sneakers. And I saw these on the website, and I just figured if they don't fit her now, they'll fit her sometime in the future. But like, how cute are these? They had these like pastel colors, and I've been dressing Shay in a lot of pastels lately, and so I thought this was like just super cute. So how cute. Look, Shay. You like these shoes? Look how like perfect this muted pink is. I feel like all of my pinks are like this like muted color. You like the shoes, huh? Okay. As always, I have a promo code for you guys, which I will leave in the description box down below. So Bambini Fashion has started their summer flash sale in which you can shop up to 50% off site-wide, and my code can give you an additional 20% off on top of that already discounted price. But yeah, I'll put that information down below. I am going to steam this girl some vegetables for dinner, and then probably take her to the park because we have nothing else to do today. You guys, I'm literally at home by myself, like Taylor is not here. And I kept hearing like this rustling, like somebody trying to get into the house. And that's like a hawk that was like stuck. Wow, that just freaked me out. I literally thought someone was trying to break into the house. Oh my God. All right, you guys, so I finally got curtains to hang up here. This is like pretty much my like studio space, or that's kind of like what I want it to be, so that's why it's all white. I might bring a little bit of warm like wood tones and stuff in here as well, but right now I'm just building it all white. So I finally got the curtains to hang up on this curtain track that's been empty for so long. So I'm a little nervous because the Vidga curtain track from IKEA like doesn't hold very heavy curtains, and these ones are a little bit heavy. So I'm gonna hopefully see if they can hold these. If not, I'll probably replace that curtain track and try and find something a little bit more sturdy. The IKEA one that has two tracks, like this is the one track Vidka curtain system. The two track actually holds more weight. So if anything, I could just replace this with the two track, but I really don't want to have to do that. So hopefully this will work. They are up. I still need to like move them around to make them look right, but they're a little short. I'm a little disappointed because I can't return these, but they're long enough, I guess. But if it were up to me, they would be just barely touching the floor, which now that I think about it, I probably could take out some of this hem and make it longer. So I don't know if that's something I really want to do right now, but maybe I could take it to my tailor and have him do it. So yeah, I could probably do that. Whenever I have the capacity to make them longer, maybe I'll do that. But they look good. I like the white. I know it's kind of hard to see because the window is kind of bringing in light, so it's like backlit, but yeah, I like it. So I got this thing from a partnership on Instagram. It's called Adrift. And funny enough, I actually really like it. Like at first I was like, sure, like it seems kind of like a modern thing. Like why not accept the partnership? And then I get it in and I actually really love it. So basically when you turn it on, the ball will like move around and make different like shape. This one is like kind of a cool shape. I really like the clean one where it's literally just like goes in circles and cleans it. So it's kind of a cool thing. You guys, I officially got the call that Shay has been like confirmed for daycare to start on June 1st. And it is like, I don't know, I'm like sad. It's just like, I'm not gonna be able to see her throughout the day. She's just gonna be somewhere else, and I don't know, I'm just like really, really sad. I think we're only gonna do it 4 days a week, and then I'll get to keep her on Fridays, but I truly cannot work with a baby around, so it's like I have to do that. I mean, we could do a nanny for longer, but then I'm like, I feel guilty because I'd be depriving her of like social interaction. So but we're like finalizing everything now, so it just like breaks my heart. So thought I'd open up to you guys about it. I don't know, like, does anyone else send their kids to daycare, and do you feel sad about it, or is it something that like you feel sad when you start and then you get over it as you continue? Because Shay, when she first went to daycare the first time before we took her out, she was only there for 2 months, and it was really sad because it was the first time I had anyone watch her outside of me. So that was sad, but now it's like we're kind of in our groove. Like, I'm fine with other people watching her. But I'm just sad that she won't be here all day, and I won't get to see her on breaks and when she wakes up from her naps. And hey guys, I'm just getting ready for today. It's nothing special, it's just Saturday. It's actually kind of gloomy outside in Atlanta today, so hoping it will become nice, or at least be nice tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. But I did accept gifting from Merit recently, which is Merit Beauty, which is like a clean beauty company. And I've been seeing a lot of their products like being promoted on Instagram with different like influencers and stuff. So I was dying to try to see if it actually was like worth the hype. So I wanted to share that with you. I already have the foundation on. I usually use the Giorgio Armani like Luminous Silk foundation, which is my absolute favorite. Have never found another foundation that I like more than that. The Luminous Silk is more like of a matte finish, the one that I was using. And this one, the Merit Beauty, is more of like a creamy finish, if that makes sense. It almost like feels like it like melts into your skin a little bit better. The Luminous Silk is more of like a true coverage, like, I don't know how to explain, it's like thicker. So I wanted to show you that, but I also wanted to show you okay, so these are the different products that I'm trying out. This was the foundation stick, which I absolutely love, so I might continue to use this for a minute and just continue to test it out. The other items that I really love is their mascara is actually really good, so I've been using that as well. But I will say the mascara I've been using was like drugstore, so pretty much anything could probably beat that. But if I have to say a favorite out of all of these products so far, it's going to be this this blush like balm. So it's called Cheek Color in the color Beverly Hills. And then I wanted to try some of their lipsticks. So they sent a lipstick and a lip, I think this is called like a lip tint or something. So I guess this is called Shade Slick, and it's a tinted lip oil, which is really interesting. So I'm gonna try this, but I wanna really show you this because I think it's cool. And then of course, I've been using this a lot too, which is just clear. So this is just the like cheek tint, cheek color. But you just kind of like dab it on, which I know looks kind of scary because it makes like a line. But then when you blend it in, it just gives you like a little bit of like a flush cheek, which I think is so beautiful. Like, it's just really understated. And you can just use your fingers to blend it in. I feel like this whole Merit Beauty line is like super like natural, like not having to have a lot of brushes and be like super technical. It's supposed to be like for the everyday woman, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I really like that. And this color I think is really beautiful too. It's like this dark, like it looks really dark on here, but it just shows up really pretty on your face. All right, so I've actually not tried this before, this lip tint or lip oil. Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. So we'll see. I'm not really somebody who wears a lot of lipstick. I usually just, this is what I do. Like, I don't do anything else or put really anything on my lips. I occasionally line my lips with Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, but that's usually only when I'm like going out and like actually putting makeup on. Usually my makeup is just like super, super minimal. So let's try it out. I'm a little intimidated by color on my lips, so we'll do this together. It's almost perfect timing because my camera's about to die, but this is what it looks like. I really like the lip tint. It's like a little bit like understated. This makes me want to get my lips done again. I've been putting it off because getting your lips done is the most painful thing in my opinion. So hopefully Skin Farm will fix me up. I have an appointment with them in like 2 weeks maybe. But yeah. I feel like I really do like this brand, so if you're interested in like a more minimal, clean beauty brand, I do like this one. So that's a 10 out of 10 from me. Can you not? Stop it. I officially have the makings of a toddler because she just doesn't want to be held anymore. She's like, let me down so I can stand. And apparently crawl back to the water bowls that she literally just spilled. So no. I did want to show you guys, I just got these. It's like one of those like power, you can plug something in and then just like flip on the switch to turn it on, or this is like a remote control. So I got both of these because mainly this lamp, to turn it on and off, you have to there's like a, what's it called, switch, and I have to bend down every time to turn it on and off, which has been kind of annoying. But I really like this lamp, so I don't want to get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is put this one, like the plug in here, and then just like hang this little like switch right here. So all I'd have to do is to like hit it on and off. Also, like I used to have a less bulky sound machine, but I really like this hatch one now because you can use your phone to turn it on. So when I'm sitting here like rocking her to sleep, reading her a book, I don't have to come all the way over here to turn it on. What? She like loves grabbing stuff in her dirty laundry. She just likes to take it out and put it back in. Okay. So yeah, so I think the hatch is great because I can literally turn it on while I'm sitting reading her a book, so I'm not having to keep it on or get up and turn it on after I read her a book, which is really nice. And then the other thing to make my life 100% easier is I got this second one that has a little remote control. This lamp is really annoying to turn on and off. We actually don't even use it because it's that annoying. There's like a foot thing that you can step on, but it's like back behind this chair, and like turning it on and off is kind of a pain. So I'm gonna just use this instead. So that way I can have the remote just like on this little side table, and I can use this when I'm reading her a book at night. So I can have this one dimmed light, and then after the book is done and she's done with her milk, then I can turn the light off, the sound machine on, and rock her a bit, and then just plop her in her crib and head out. So that's like my next step. In other news, I have been working so hard. I have been working so hard on just getting like our backyard design like fully situated. So we've met with like 2 contractors, or 2 like people, I guess, who provide services of like leveling and putting hardscape materials down in your backyard. And one of them we do really like, and we think he's a great option. The first guy, I think he knows what he was talking about, but I think his like vision on like a backyard was just like a bit too more Georgia traditional than what we had wanted. So like his, for example, like his offerings on like what pavers and like what materials to use for the retaining walls were just like not cutting it for me. And I'm like, if we're gonna invest this much money in like getting these foundational pieces together, like I don't just want to like do it like that, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like it wasn't like hitting the mark for me. So then we of course brought in this other guy to see what he had to say, and I showed him some inspiration pictures that we like wanted for the backyard, and he immediately was like, this is what you should order. And he sent us this catalog. It's from Techo Block. And these pavers on the front are actually what we're looking at doing. Obviously, I'll let you guys know what we decide when we decide. but he was like pretty much on it, knew exactly what we were asking for. He's very much like, yes, we can do that, but just understand like it's probably unnecessary, which is what I wanted. I was like, I want someone to tell me like, you can do it, but like it's just probably a little bit unnecessary, like let's do this instead. And he was kind of helpful in that regard. The second guy, his company actually doesn't do like I think they do designing, but I think they're more so known for like the actual like construction or like the actual like building of the materials. But he has been pretty helpful, and I don't necessarily need somebody to help with the design because you guys know I'm very particular, know exactly what I want. But he seems to be able to like bridge the gap kind of between both. So he so far has been in the lead. We have one more guy that I'm meeting with on Zoom tomorrow, just to get like a third opinion. This other guy I think is this last person I'm meeting with, I think is more of like the designer side, and they just like contract the work out. So I'd be interested to see what he has to say. But I wanted to show you guys a few of the designs that I'm trying to put together and just some inspo pictures. So I think, I don't know, it's just kind of fun to share just like ideas. This is a huge project, so we're kind of like taking our time with this one, which is not really like us. Usually we try and just get something done quickly, just so we can enjoy whatever space it is that we're doing. But this one, he can't even start until September, and we're like okay with that because we're trying to really nail down and make sure this is exactly what we want, because once it's there, it's there. And you pretty much, I mean, you can change it, but like what, you would be wasting so much money if you did that. But so it's pretty much permanent once it's in. So let me show you what I have so far. Okay, so I've been using Canva to do this. I just got their like, I guess like upgraded license, because Canva you can do some stuff for free, but I like am paying for this upgraded version. But basically I'm trying to put together this deck, and I only have 3 slides right now, but I just wanted to show you guys because I feel like I'm just chatting with my friends about my backyard right now. So these are my main inspiration pictures. It's obviously a lot of like lighter color materials. We really want stucco retaining walls. The traditional guy that I was talking to you about before didn't provide that as an option, and he made it sound like it would just be ridiculously expensive. But the second guy did provide it as an option, and the price seemed pretty much in line with what the first guy was saying, but this one included stucco. So that's one of the main things that makes us want to choose the second guy. But we really like the look of, like, you see how these are oversized pavers right here? That's pretty much what these are. So I think what we're gonna do is use these pavers and do like a walkway kind of similar to this with like lighter colored rocks in between, and like we're for like the walkways, but then we're also gonna do like a patio, which here I'll show you. This is kind of like what our backyard space looks like. This actually goes like out a little bit right here, like it's not perfectly, I guess, symmetrical right here. It kind of like at this point starts to go out like this way a little bit. And this is, just keep in mind, I am not somebody who knows how to do like mock-ups like this. So this is me just like playing around in Canva, trying to like mock something up. Like my thought was, I want to know exactly what this is gonna look like before we agree to start doing this like project. So I wanted to mock it up for them, but it's gonna look much better than this. It's just that this is how I know how to put it together. So long story short, right now we have a pretty big slope right here. I don't know if you guys remember what my backyard looks like, but it like slopes down, and it's like pretty, I guess, like higher on this end and then like lower on this end. So we're gonna hopefully be able to level this entire space out. So what we're going to do is we have to put a retaining wall here. This one will be like a stucco retaining wall that goes pretty much all the way through the side of our house. And then we do have to put a retaining wall like that steps down just a little bit right here. We don't have to have it all the way down, but I think it ends like right here or so, which will go behind a row of just like bushes. So we'll plant bushes in front, and they'll have to grow in. They won't look great right away, but once they grow in, it'll be great. And then we're gonna put stairs down because it's gonna be higher on this side now, but we need stairs down to the ground level, which will be over here. And the only way to make it work, this is kind of like a tricky area. So The only way without having to go into a lot of detail to make it work is to put a retaining wall here and here. So we'll have this retaining wall, and then these are stairs that go down to like the lower level, which goes, this is the street, so the street will be over here. So then when you step up the stairs, all of this will be like one big level, which will be so great. And then we'll build out a deck right here. We do still have to do wood. I thought I would be able to do tiles or whatever here as well, but we are still going to do wood on the deck. But it's all going to be one level, and we don't have to have deck railing, which if you saw my unpopular opinion video, I just do not like deck railing. I know it's such a dumb thing to not like, but I'd like to take that visual distraction completely away and not have anything. So luckily we don't have to do a deck rail, which is so nice. So this is kind of like what the backyard looks like currently. I mean, obviously it'll look much better when it's like the actual materials, like you won't see the lines like that. It'll look more like seamless, like when these are together, like you won't see, we're not doing rocks in between over on the patio area. We'll just do rocks in between here, and we're gonna try and do light colored rocks, so it won't be these dark rocks. We'll probably do like white or whatever is close to match, so it's like a tone on tone situation. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. In addition, I know I said at the beginning of this video that I'm like trying so hard to get back on some sort of like health kick or like detox situation and just like get back to like my healthy self that I feel like I've just been lacking since having a baby. I just kind of like eat when I can, and it's usually not the most healthy stuff, or like maybe I just like forget to eat, which is also not healthy. So I'm trying so hard to get back onto some sort of like focused like health plan. And I so badly want to be vegan, you guys. Like you know I keep trying the Sakara stuff, and I just like for some reason can't get on board with the vegan like train. So I'm not trying Sakara, so that's not another announcement about Sakara. But what I am gonna do is try really hard to eat vegetarian for breakfast and lunch and my snack, and then for dinner eat mostly fish. I'm not cutting out red meat or anything like, or like just meat in general, like chicken or whatever, because I do like meat, so I'm gonna keep it in. But I'm gonna try and do mostly fish like during the week, and then if I do want like a burger or like chicken or whatever, just like have that on the weekend as like a little like treat. So I'm not completely cutting it out, but that's my goal, is to be vegetarian breakfast, lunch, and for all my snacks, and then dinner I can have meat if I would want it. So it's not like cutting out completely, because I do love a charcuterie board every now and then, and I don't think I could ever give that up forever. So it's all about balance these days. I did want to show you guys these baskets that I got her, or let me just show you. Let me go in there really quick. Okay, so how cute are these little mushroom baskets that I got? So obviously, I say obviously, if you haven't been following, I put together these like Billy bookcases that I really want to paint the same color as the wall. You can't really tell on camera, but this is a little bit whiter than the white that we have, which is Sherwin-Williams Alabaster, and I don't like that you can tell that this is its own piece, so I'm trying to make it look blended into the wall. Of course there'll be shelves in here as well, but I'm planning on painting this when Shay starts daycare. I've started buying stuff to like decorate these shelves, and these were one of them. This one's like the big one. They're from this like Swedish design like website, and I actually randomly found them on Amazon, so I'll link them below. So yeah, my next goal is to paint those shelves and then start styling them, so that'll come. I know people keep asking me that they want a shelf styling video, and you guys know I don't love open shelving, but I did want to do them in her room, so that's to come. Hopefully I'll be able to finally get those bookshelves painted, because it's been literally a month since I've put them up, and they've just been empty with no shelves on them or nothing on them. So story of my life. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I will talk to you guys on my next YouTube video.